This video is going to look at an example like number 46. So this is from the 2015 um, practice final that's been put in your Canvas, number 46. And this is what we did in class where you had to prove an identity was true. And you had an equation where the left-hand side equals the right-hand side, and you started on the left-hand side and made changes until you got something that was equal to the right-hand side. Well, here we're not given the right-hand side. The right-hand side might be any one of these. And again, this is the practice final. You have the key to the practice final, the 2015 version. So this is something you should be able to do completely on your own. And what I'm going to do is an example like it. And we also have examples in Canvas of ones that we did in class as well, but I'm going to do an example like it so you know how to go about it. Okay, so here's a typical example that it would be in multiple choice form. So we're going to have to start with this expression. Okay. Now, one of the strategies was to write everything in terms of sine and cosine. So WRT with respect to sine and cosine. That was one of the strategies. So I can certainly rewrite that tangent because we know that tangent is sine over cosine. Okay. Now, another strategy is if you have two separate rational expressions, put them together as one. So put two rational expressions together as one. That's another strategy. And so I can certainly do that here. What would be needed is I'd have to multiply this one by cosine theta over sine theta. And so that's using a well-chosen one. And here, so to add or subtract these, they have to have the same denominator. I need to multiply top and bottom by 1 plus sine theta. Okay. So these now have the same denominator. The denominator is cosine theta times 1 plus sine theta. Make sure you keep that 1 plus sine theta inside parentheses or it'll be wrong. And then in the numerator, I'm going to get this. Again, make sure that's in parentheses. And here, cosine theta times cosine theta is cosine squared theta. Okay. I'm not going to change the denominator just yet. I might not need to. I'm going to multiply this sine through. So sine theta times 1 is sine theta. And sine theta times sine theta is sine squared theta. And then I have plus cosine squared theta. Now, all of us must surely know by this time in the course that that is equal to the number 1. And now we have some nice cancellation. Because this is a product, cosine of theta times 1 plus sine theta, these cancel. And we are left with 1 over cosine of theta, which at this point in the course, everyone should know that that's the same as secant theta. And that would be the multiple choice answer to that one. Okay, so get the practice in on those videos on the practice finals and make sure you can get those down to the correct answer. And that ends this video.